Hi there. Welcome to Apple World. We hope for something else from you, Gail. Don't you spend time with Oprah? For what reason are you all going after us? We owe individuals. You ain't coming after Harvey Weinstein and asking them douchebag inquiries. I became sick of you all. Also, I just pondered exactly how she's doing, and she's not doing competently. May I say she isn't? She is struggling on the grounds that she is now in danger. The web-based entertainment reaction against Oprah goes on as reports as of late have turned into a web sensation that Oprah and her BFF Gayle Lord have a long history of blaming everything on people of color while safeguarding their strong white companions. Once more, after 50 Penny as of late uncovered that he actually considers Oprah his foe, Sneak Homeboy's remarks about Oprah and Gayle reemerged, adding more fuel to the claims about Oprah's supposed plan against people of color.
Presently, for those of you who don't have the foggiest idea, Sneak went off on Oprah and Gayle for disregarding the late Kobe Bryant on the grounds that after Kobe passed on, Gayle subtly utilized an open door while conversing with Kobe's companion, Lisa Leslie, to raise Kobe's charge, which was, "Excused, is it convoluted for you as a lady and as a WNBA player?" But neither Gayle nor Oprah at any point considered talking to the survivors of their mate Harvey Weinstein.
Particularly the way that Harvey was really sentenced in an official courtroom. Furthermore, to this end, Sneak pursued Oprah and Gayle and called them out for blaming everything on various dark performers while safeguarding genuine beasts. Also, it's not simply Kobe whose inheritance these two apparently attempted to discolor for appraisals. Oprah has likewise been blamed by Michael Jackson's family for affronting MJ after he kicked the bucket and taking advantage of his name for shows. You know, she was there, and she was discussing the way that Michael was distorted. Nobody figured out Michael, and we were attempting to get the genuine Michael. So I figure it could be said that Oprah will say whatever she needs to say to get the meeting. In any case, what precisely did Sneak Around say about Oprah and Gayle slighting Kobe and being fakes? How about we separate them?
The moderator Big Shot has been blamed for over and over again pursuing people of color in media outlets, while conforming to strong white men like shamed Hollywood fat cat Harvey Weinstein. Okay, so Oprah is now going through one of the most horrendously awful emergencies of her profession, and her new problematic activities connected with the rapidly spreading Maui fire calamity have provoked individuals to begin diving into her past. What's more, they found a few stunning insights regarding her obvious plan against people of color. One of the most jolting models is the manner in which Oprah shielded her BFF Gayle ruler after Gayle attempted to mix the pot by asking Kobe's lamenting companion, previous WNBA star Lisa Leslie, about Kobe's claims. So to give you some unique circumstances, back in 2003, Kobe was captured in Colorado regarding an examination of a paper protest documented by a 19-year-old lodging worker. Kobe conceded he had a cozy experience with his informant. However, he demanded it was consensual, and the case was dropped after the lady wouldn't affirm. The lady later recorded a different common suit, which privately addressed any outstanding issues and included Kobe openly saying "Ari" to her. Kobe freely conceded he had betrayed his better half, Vanessa. Nonetheless, he again guaranteed that it was consensual. "I didn't drive her to do it. Anything." Despite their desire to the contrary, I'm honest. Presently, paying little heed to how you feel about this case, it's truly wrecked the way that Oprah and Gayle never discussed it while Kobe was alive. However, at that point, only weeks after Kobe, his little girl Gianna and 7 others kicked the bucket in a helicopter crash in January 2020, Gayle talked with Kobe's companion, Lisa Leslie, and got some information about Kobe's charge.
It's been said that his heritage is convoluted in light of the fact that the charge, which was excused in 2003, is it confounding for you as a lady and as a WNBA player? It's not confounding for me by any stretch of the imagination. Regardless of whether there have been a couple of times that we've been at a club simultaneously, Kobe's not the sort of fellow. Never been like, we should go get that young lady or tell her or send her this. I have different companions who are that way.
Kobe's. He was rarely like that. I simply never saw him being the sort of individual that would effectively disregard a lady or be forceful like that. Indeed, even after Lisa said she by and by never saw Kobe doing anything improper, Gayle demanded that she never have had any significant awareness of it, hinting that Lisa was shielding Kobe since he was her companion. In any case, Lisa, you wouldn't see it as his companion. You wouldn't see it. What's more, that is conceivable. I simply don't. I don't trust that. What's more, I'm not making statements that didn't occur. I simply don't completely accept that things didn't occur by force. However, for what reason was Gayle getting some information about this? Lisa wasn't there. She wasn't involved. So why ask her? In addition, Kobe had passed away only weeks before this meeting. So the way that Gayle cornered Lisa and fundamentally caused her to feel regret for lamenting her companion is a particularly nauseating thing to do. Additionally, on the off chance that Gayle was so worried about Kobe's charges, for what reason didn't she discuss them while he was alive? In any case, it deteriorates on the grounds that both Gayle and Oprah attempted to play the casualty in the wake of getting kickback, and Oprah even burst out crying on television while discussing how horrendous this entire circumstance was for Gayle. So Gayle initially posted a video guaranteeing that her words were taken inappropriately and that somebody from her organization chose to put one little piece of the meeting out there, as it were. I had just seen the clasp that you saw. I'd be incredibly irate with my organization if I set up a clasp from an extremely boundless meeting, completely taken inappropriately. Also, when you view it as such, it's exceptionally jolting. It's jostling to me. And afterward, Oprah went on television to protect her companion, and she even took out the waterworks while discussing what Gayle was truly meant for by the kickback. I think the most recent 24 hours for your dearest companion have been quite troublesome after that meeting with Lisa Leslie about Kobe. Furthermore, I just pondered exactly how she's doing and how she's not doing it effectively. May I say? She isn't. She is struggling on the grounds that she has now descended into danger and needs to now go with security. Also, her inclination was particularly strong. Truly, she's not doing it effectively. Indeed, imagine how Kobe's family felt and the groups of others who were on that helicopter for Oprah to cry like this. And I guarantee Gayle is the person in question. Realizing that 8 families had quite recently covered their friends and family, this appears as though something just an all-out egomaniac actually might do. Yet, Oprah and Gayle didn't mind that they kept on draining this present circumstance and painting themselves as casualties. All of you could have heard Gayle was vilified, savaged, and pursued. Indeed, it was an extremely difficult time, hard for me as a companion. Yet, what got to me was the disdain and the obscenity that were simply released at me. Be that as it may, the most horrendously awful part is the conspicuous bad faith of these two, on the grounds that Oprah's dear companion, Harvey Weinstein, was blamed for the article, yet really sentenced and condemned to 23 years in jail. But then neither Gayle nor Oprah at any point evaluated Harvey's casualties. Furthermore, countless individuals were offended by Gayle raising Kobe's case after he kicked the bucket. Also, various celebs, including Sneak Homie and 50 Penny, freely pummeled Oprah and Gayle for being frauds. Sneak took to Instagram and posted a video of Gayle and Harvey Weinstein and wrote in the subtitle, "We pause." What's more, Gayle, when is that interview going to air? He then posted one more photograph of Oprah and Harvey and composed, "Did that phony Michael Jackson crap discolor his name with those lying kids?" What's more, here she is with a known clenched hand, grinning and snickering. Be that as it may, Sneak didn't stop there. He later additionally went on IG Live and shot Oprah and Gayle for continuously pursuing people of color while safeguarding known white hunters. You ain't coming subsequent to fucking Harvey Weinstein posing them stupid inquiries? I became sick of you all. I need to call you one. Is it alright assuming I call her an out-of-control canine head? How might you venture to attempt to discolor my mom and homeboy's standing? Siphon mother. With respect to 50 Penny, he said he failed to really see what Gayle was attempting to accomplish by posing that inquiry about Kobe. Furthermore, he called attention to the fact that Oprah recently did likewise to Michael Jackson. I said I simply failed to really see what the objective is. By then, she understood how Kobe affected the real culture. Simultaneously, similar to how they understood what Michael Jackson implied, yet, in the event that someone simply doesn't have the foggiest idea what you're attempting to do when the men are dead. Eventually, 50 offered something exceptionally fascinating, and he anticipated that Oprah and Gayle's obscure way of behaving would ultimately make them lose every one of their allies. They're going to continue to play with individuals that haven't arrived, And it will come over in light of the fact that individuals will begin to dislike them in an extraordinary manner for doing that, since it's simply not the correct thing to do. Also, it seems that 50's expectations are working out on the grounds that Oprah and Gayle standing is truly sad right now. What's more, you'd struggle to find one individual who feels frustrated about them. One fan expressed, "I'm with Sneak 100%. Anybody with those inquiries ought to have posed them to Kobe when he was here to guard himself. Period." Also, another fan composed, "We actually haven't neglected and excused Gayle over Kobe, Oprah and Gayle in everything pony like they ain't amigos with Harvey."